Hello there. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody that prayed for me and thought about me and wished me well wishes and just had positive thoughts, sent positive thoughts and communications to me while I've been sick. I'm still sick, but I think I'm turning the corner. I'm not coughing quite as hard or quite as constantly. If that happens during the shave here, I'll try to step, you know, out of the camera some way so you don't have to see the ugliness. But this will be my first shave in a week today. Tonight is 7 days. Uh, and actually, this is 8 days. The last time I shaved was last Tuesday. So anyway, my camera doesn't always pick up uh, my whiskers that well. I have a light beard anyway, but so I'm gonna enjoy this shave. Uh, and I got a couple of special things. First of all, uh, the first thing is a bowl. My uh, grandson just graduated college Saturday, and he had a double major in computer science and art. And for one of his art classes, he took sculpting. And the first thing he wanted to make, the first thing you make, he wasn't sure what to do. And I said, well, just do a simple bowl and send it to me, and I'll use it to shave. And so uh, he's been away from us in college and couldn't really get back to us and couldn't bring the bowl down before now. And he sent it down with his father who went and attended his graduation. We weren't able to go because I was so sick. But it's a really cool to me because it's handmade by my grandson. Uh, this is like the first thing he ever did, if I'm not mistaken, on a loom or potter's wheel, whatever you want to call it. Uh, and I really like it. It's really rustic looking. You can see he signed it, and it's just, we're going to use it as a shave bowl tonight. So let me go ahead and put some warm water in it. And it's really, really cool to have. It's a little flat out, but I think it's going to work just fine. And the brush tonight, let me dry my hands. I don't know why I'm doing that, but it's my Ever Ready 100 High Mountain White restored by Anthony McKenzie Jr. I'm going to go ahead and get that wet. And then I'm going to set it there in the bowl with there and let it soak up a little more water. And then the second thing we have tonight is the test shave of an edge that I put on this razor several days ago. I just was not able to test shave it until now, and it says made in England, ground in Hamburg. And that's all that it says on it. My friend who has this, let me wipe that off. My friend who sent it to me, he asked me to put in some scales on it. Told me the name of it. He's done research, and so I mean he told me the name of it, but forgot what it was, and since it's not stamped on the blade, dummy me cannot remember what he said it was. But it has Australian yellow cirrus. Have to excuse me for the slow talking because my brain's not, my head's all jammed up, and I've been sick for ever and a day, and my brain's just not working, so I'm going to be a little slow probably. But it's got Australian yellow cirrus scales on it with a wedge of the same wood, and it's just a beautiful blade. And I believe that I got a really nice edge on it, but we're going to see. And I thought long and hard about what soap I would choose to kind of break my shaving fast. I wanted something nice and slick, but I wanted something that was really nice scent-wise as well that I liked, and I chose the Pelusin. This is a sample that a friend of mine sent to me a while back, and we're gonna enjoy it. Now let's move the camera down. I might have to move back up because I may not be able to hold this thing still. And as a matter of fact, hold on a minute, I meant to do, alright now, I know you're sticky, but I meant to do that right there, which will give it a little bit more grip too. So, but anyway, this is a wonderful soap. The guy that gave it to me, it was a really generous sample, but still there's not a whole lot of it, and I like it, so I try to hang on to it and don't use it as much as I would my other soaps. And so, but I thought tonight was a good time to drag it out. My legs were already trembling from standing. I don't do good at standing very well. And of course, when my grandson graduated, his father came in from Alabama, him and his wife. And of course, his sister lives in West Virginia. And since nobody had seen him in 5 years, she decided when she heard that he was coming, that she was coming down as well. And we basically had, I live in a trailer, and we basically had a house full of people. For the last few days, since Saturday, my stepson finally left. And I'm going to have to pick this up. My stepson finally left to head back home to Alabama this morning. And don't get me wrong, it was wonderful to see them. They've been gone a long time and all of that. It was wonderful to have everybody here. But as sick as I was, they pretty much wore me out. My 9-year-old grandson is just full of energy, and he couldn't keep him out of my face. Kept trying to tell him, don't get in my face because you're going to get sick. So I'm sure he's going to have it this week coming in. But he, just jumping up and down on me and trying to wrestle and all kind of stuff like that. And it just wore me. All those people, it just wore me out. And I have pretty much slept all day after he left this morning. I went back to bed because I was feeling really bad, and just pretty much slept all day off and on. And I think I hear my wife's wheelchair, so she's probably coming in going, "What are you doing?" Yeah, just a minute, that'll probably come. It's alright. Anyway, we had a wonderful time. I'm going to do some of this just because I have a much heavier growth and because I like the feel of a brush on my face, and I haven't had it for 8 days, so lovely. Awesome. Oh yeah. Lovely. Definitely shave it. So I'm going to continue this side of the face, and then I'm going to set this away because I'm not going to shave any more than I have to on this edge. It's for him to enjoy, not me. But I know right there without a shadow of doubt, definitely shave ready. Beautiful. And I'll stop that and disinfect it. And as soon as I'm well enough to get up and start actually trying to drive down the road and things like that, I'll send it out to you in the mail. Hold on one second. Now I'm not going to stop the next razor that I use because, to be honest with you, it won't hurt. I'll strop it a bit more at the end of the shave. But I wasn't planning on doing this, and then I thought, well, why shave more on his edge than mine? I want him to enjoy that for as long as he can. So I'm going to break out my HL Shaw and Son and finish his shave up. Lovely. Actually, this blade's a little dull. So, I'll have to do something about that. And my friend, I'm going to go ahead and just use this edge. I'm sure he doesn't mind. He already told me he didn't, but I can't futz around too much. This is going to be a one-pass shave. Because I'm weak. Excuse me. My hand is trailing. I'm going to do just a bit of touch up on my chin. I'm going to do a one pass. I'm going to do a little touch up and make sure I get a decent shave out of it at least. But, fantastic shaving razor. There you go. I think my friend is going to be happy with it. I can hear my belly growling. I don't know if you guys can or not. That's one thing I'm really grateful for that I didn't get. A lot of number 3. You know, there's number 1, there's number 2, and then there's number 3. You know, kind of Montezuma's Revenge, that kind of deal. So I'm glad I didn't get any of that. On top of everything else, it would not have been a lovely thing. So that's a wonderful one pass shave on a eight days growth of beard. Lovely. Very much. Darn fine shave. I'm going to finish it with Barbasol Brisk because I love it. And if I'm going to sit here and be sick, I'm going to put something on me I like the smell. Dry my face. Lovely. Beautiful. That makes me feel better already. All right. Thank you guys for coming along, and please continue to pray that I get better. I appreciate every encouragement and friendly contact that I had, and the whole community at large, regardless of what we're talking about. Just fantastic people. And I will see you guys at a later date. Bless you.